Wild Max
Who's
has
got one
appeared.
low bottle of the cordialing left yet to drink? You saving it for a very special occasion?
Saving it, don't play.
Oh wow.
Well, no, I haven't been saving it. I just realistically haven't. Right.
Moving in was alright. It was pretty good. There's, you know, the 6 of us living in the house was pretty, you know. No.
6 of us.
6 of us, yeah. It's Keenan, me, Nico, Max, Chris, and Darren.
Yeah, it was an experience. It was really good. It was a great idea, but then when you, in practicality, it's a bit shat, you could say. It was just interesting because you spend all the time thinking we should probably spend more time together, and then you're like, but we're living in this house. It feels really weird because you sit there, you're doing your own thing, but you hear everyone else. You're like, I now need to take part in whatever's going on.
Chris? Chris. Yeah, you know Chris.
Yeah, don't you remember Chris?
Yeah. See, Darren remembers. Shame what happened to him, but... No. I mean, you just gotta move on, I guess.
We wait now, again. Alright. See you in a bit. Perfect. Beautiful. That's outro right there. I mean, that's montage music. Like that.
What montage would you put?
When it speeds up.
That's no point actually, yeah.
I really liked the appearance of Jason Statham in Backseat Speedruns. I thought, you know, he made a good addition to what otherwise would have been a really shit video. He really made it for me personally.
Sorry, that didn't really work out, did it?
I really like the idea, I just wish it kept going.
I feel like it could have worked. Probably, maybe. Honestly, just didn't have the effort to put in to make it work.
Are you seriously fucking recording again?
A year of Christmas is too fucking much. I hate to be that guy, but no one should be submitted to it. Like, I like Christmas. Christmas is good, but only in a condensed period. If you take Christmas like over a year, you just get bored of it.
Too much Christmas. Kind of one day at the end of the year for Christmas, right? So you get through it, and then you have that year to prepare for it. You can't have a whole year of Christmas. It's too much. Too much. There wasn't enough Christmas. During the whole second year, we needed more Christmas. Even literally at the very end of it, when the tree was coming down, I was putting on the tinsel just to make sure that it lasted a bit longer.
That means everything. I mean, what doesn't Christmas mean? It means everything to everyone.
But if you have Christmas morning every morning, eventually it just wear off. No one can drink that much Bucks Fizz in a year. That's a really southern answer, I just realised. Fuck.
Don't have it all fucking year, because then you just end up hating Christmas and just like fucking wish this was over. And then yeah, like I loved Christmas, and then I worked at a supermarket for Christmas, so that really didn't help. Yeah. Those shops where they only sell Christmas things all year round, I'd work there.
You know who especially loved Christmas? Chris. I mean, I think it was his idea to put the tree up as early as we did. Yeah, he really loved Christmas, that Chris.
There was nothing better for that though than when those guys came in to fix Carl's internet and he walked into the lounge as we had Christmas music playing on the TV and putting up a Christmas tree. And they sort of walked in, they were like, I see. And then just
nothing better than Christmas.
It's a really good holiday. Theme's amazing. Snow's great, but it's not as good as Halloween.
everyone will agree there wasn't enough Christmas. I think especially Max and Nico, they told me they wish there was more Christmas in year 2.
Christmas. Yeah. Yeah. Christmas.
Housewarming party was good. I remember we stayed up very late watching the Warriors.
It was a great fountain. Completely broke, had to fix it again. Drink was flat, but it was amazing.
Oh, fuck, the fountain. Fucking a bunch of people climbing through Max's window. He got upset. Somehow managed to trick Max D and Zara outside and then locked them outside. Because he was that upset with people climbing through his window. To be fair, reasonable.
So I tried to erase that from my memory, if possible.
The party specifically, I don't really remember much.
I remember you fucks breaking an entire bottle of rum on the floor. That was so fucking upsetting. So much good rum gone to waste.
Like, just loads of alcohol, smashing of a rum bottle, breaking into Max's room.
It's a good night.
That didn't look creepy at all.
Mountain Dew.
We ready?
Fountain Dew. Oh shit, is it working?
It's frothing it up a lot.
Oh no!
We've made a poor choice, I feel.
This may not be working.
I should
Slowly climbing.
Poor...
No, it's slowly climbing. It's
It's
slowly
just gonna
climbing.
be fizz. It's just...
Oh gosh. What is Fountain Dew? Actually, I'm not even sure what Fountain Dew is, to be honest.
Fountain Dew is a it's an oddity. It's a unique experience, let's put it that way. It's again great in concept, but practically, Fountain Dew is the most amazing creation we've ever made. It's like an elixir of the gods.
Fountain Dew was a fucking meme that started in college. Of like, wouldn't it be funny? It was literally just a pun. That's all it was. It was just, wouldn't it be funny if when we moved in, we'll get a fountain, we'll put Mountain Dew in it. We'll call it Fountain Dew. Oh, it'll be hilarious. Fucking me a year and a half later was different from the me in college. That me was like, well, we have to do it. It's not the same me anymore. I don't care as much anymore.
Didn't we like duct tape the fucking thing together just to get it through? Like, we had to have it going through until it was basically like really thin liquid just for it to actually be a fountain, because otherwise it was just like sat on the bottom just doing fuck all.
I mean, the initial plan was just Mountain Dew in a Fountain Dew, but then a lot of sugar added to it. It had to be a nice non-alcoholic beverage, and then it just got spiked with literally everything. I'm pretty sure it was your fault, Keenan. I'm pretty sure it was your fault.
I found out afterwards.
I'm
being
being
spiked.
It actually wasn't, because I remember these two were like him and Max D were whispering to each other, and then Keenan came over to me and he was like whispering, we're like, we're gonna spike the fountain. And then I was like, Keenan, they already put alcohol in the fountain.
Brilliant.
Yeah, seems about right.
Yeah.
Yeah, zoom! Oh, yo!
Honestly, like top films of all time is like Her, Birdman, Love Exposure. I don't know what exact order, but like in my top films of all time, like it's up. It's like fucking can't even see it. It's like way too far up. It's like it's in space. It's so high up.
Love Exposure is one of the best experiences you can go through in your entire life. Like, it's to say it's a film is very underwhelming, right? It's more than a film. It's I don't know what you call it. Like, it's something you have to experience in your life.
Yoko! That's it. It's the whole experience.
That was not elongated enough.
It wasn't. But I want to leave it so they want more.
So they want more.
It's like being in a room of like toddlers who are just screaming all the time, except the toddlers have access to alcohol and know how to be like really obnoxious.
You just remember that moment you first watched Love Exposure, and when he fucking takes a picture of some girl's underpants, and you're just like, I remember that moment vividly.
I bet you will, you dirty fuck.
Fucking when that guy's like, you have to experience the power of loneliness or something like that. And then yeah, I won't spoil the end. Just fucking watch it. Like, the one person who's not us that decides to watch this, who stumbles onto it, right, is just gonna be like, yeah, I should probably watch this.
You know who else loved that movie? Chris.
Loved it.
He made us watch that movie. I think he made us watch that movie. And we were all like, oh no, that's not going to be neat. But fucking, I mean, we're all like, yeah, fucking, oh, the meme, you know, fucking a 4-hour-long Japanese movie. That was going to be so stupid. And then it was actually amazing. Well, that Chris, he always knows what we're going to love. He always knew.
Max. What? Come here.
Annoying, fun, intrusive. More intrusive, to be honest, because I remember being sat next to you and having the camera just like push my face.
It was especially intrusive. Because it was literally just anytime, anywhere. It didn't even have to be someone doing something. It could literally just be, we're doing nothing, Keenan decides to pull his phone out and start filming someone. And the thing is, we kept doing it because it was easier than actual content.
I found it really entertaining because it's one of those things where you just get someone and you're like, you're next, you can have now. And they'd realise it. Like whenever Max went out and he was looking in the fridge and he'd realised and he'd slowly start backing away. And that created the content, seeing how people just reacted to it.
Honestly, a majority of those videos were saved by Darren doing a stupid face at the end of them. And that's what made them funny.
I'm not even subbed to the channel. Maybe because it doesn't exist anymore. Did I do anything for Biscuit Crisis? Was I involved in that at all? I don't remember being involved in Biscuit Crisis.
You were in it.
You were an extra.
Was I?
Yes.
What did I do in Biscuit Crisis?
I thought surprisingly good. Very surprisingly good, considering how fucking like botched together it was for the most part.
I mean, we had a lot of biscuits, so that's good, right? The custard cream as well, if I remember correctly.
Just made me want to eat more biscuits. It's literally it. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
Custard creams are good. Like the third best biscuit.
The only scene I remember is Alistair being in the bed with the like custard creams, getting out of the bed like after eating one, and then falling on the floor, and the fucking quote where it's like, "Do you ever feel okay but you're not okay?" or something like that. Like that fucking line. That's all I remember from it, honestly.
Because they had to watch it again.
Where he threw the tea bag in and knocked on the kettle. That was pretty sick.
And then Alistair chucking the biscuit to the wall. Max just like looking up, like that's the only bit I remember.
I can't remember that. I literally have no memory of it at all.
I saw you all filming this fucking thing. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? You're like, no, you're not seeing it until it's finished because this is our masterpiece. I was like, jeez, I just wanted to see a little bit. Feel like, no, this is going to be great. This is going to be amazing. It was alright.
Yeah, it was a good watch. Shame it's not on YouTube anymore.
It was alright.
No,
Let's skip the M&M.
that's
Wait,
yeah. I was waiting for the
bar.
M&M. We're gonna have a group rapping session.
Do you want a group rapping
Even
session?
though I said to Keenan,
yeah.
recording the
Okay.
spicy drinks.
As long as
still
Keenan
would.
raps with me.
It's cool. I can't rap.
You don't have to rap. You have to just go.
It wasn't spooky enough. They're just. I don't know. I honestly don't remember too much from it.
That was probably the only time that year that there actually wasn't that much Christmas.
No.
I honestly can't. Like that one just. I remember seeing things, being sat there and drinking, but I don't remember much else from it.
Wasn't particularly memorable. I remember we put orange juice in the fountain and coloured it red to look like blood, and then it frothed up and became not that pleasant anymore. Difficult, yeah. We didn't finish that. Other than that, honestly, I don't remember much from that one.
That's it. I just saw a bunch of shit. I was like, on the tree.
I like this shit. It's going on the tree.
Where else?
Very fucking premium.
Oh, what was
After
my?
having
After
two
having two
Christmas.
cups. I mean, Christmas is good though. Like it was good at the time, but looking back on it, it's too much Christmas.
Again, too much Christmas. Too fucking much. Like I said, once at the end of the year, wrap the year up on a good note, not have it all fucking year.
Not enough. There has to be more Christmas. 2 Christmases in a year is never enough Christmas. It needs to be every single day of the year.
No, there shouldn't be that much Christmas condensed into, well, spread over that much time.
Cool.
Just like the famous Hobbit quote I can never remember.
I would have liked to fit one more in there, if possible. I mean, we were all quite stressed out at that point. So there's just so much Christmas. I really think it would have worked a lot better if there was one more in there. But I think what we had was it was serviceable.
There wasn't a Christmas spirit. It was Christmas out, to be honest. I kept it through because at the beginning it was like a fucking sine wave graph, but of Christmas spirit instead, where it peaked. So it peaked at the beginning and then went down kind of October, November time, then peaked up December when actually it was Christmas, and then just kept doing that.
There was never a doubt I could keep the Christmas spirit going for a year.
Oh, lots of fucking doubt. Lots of doubt.
Not with Chris around. I swear to God, like Chris, he is the embodiment of Christmas. He was the embodiment of Christmas, you know? He was just like, whenever you're around him, like you'd think you'd be done with life. You'd be like, I could just die right now and I'd be happier than I'd ever been. And then Chris would come along and you'd have reason to live again, you know? He was just that kind of guy.
And we've got to get Nico blown out the cameras.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, sorry.
And a 2. And a 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it the Buckfast? Is it the Methadone?
Fucking kill me.
Stuck in drum chapel.
It's the best.
2 bob for the telephone.
That was one of the only times I've been the producer of Shat content.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I remember that.
That was the one time I've made some Shat content myself. I say make. It's very liberal. I'm using that term liberally. I can remember Nico with the Bucky and the cake and saying happy birthday to him.
Buckfast, singing Buckfast Rhapsody, giant ass fucking cake that took like a week or so to finish.
God, that was a fucking huge cake. Because your parents came in the morning, didn't they?
That made it.
And like the cake was fucking. We were all eating cake for like a week after,
Yeah.
and that's 5 guys eating cake.
Oh god, I haven't eaten a lot of fucking cake. I ate like half that fucking cake. I wanted to eat less of it, but there was so much of it. And everyone was like, we gotta get this fucking cake eaten. And I was like, I guess I'll have some more. I ate like half of that thing. It was a big fucking cake. Ugh. Ugh.
There was so much fucking cake. Oh Jesus.
It was fun until we had to stop because the fucking candle nearly melted into the cake. That was, yeah. Unfortunate that we couldn't finish. Because, I mean, it is basically heresy to not finish. Just to start singing Buckfast Rhapsody and then not finish it, like that fucking... Might as well kill yourself.
I didn't expect Buckfast. It's one of those things I should have expected to happen, because it's Buckfast. But I didn't expect having it. And so I was like, fuck it, I guess I've just got to revel in this moment. Like, just hold the Buckfast up, take a swig of it, because you have to. Yeah, it was a magical moment. It was very special.
It was actually really nostalgic because it sort of reminded me of that moment during the first year with the Buckfast bottle that we were all trying. But we were just singing it, and I was like, we all know how bad that is. But we're willing him to drink it because he has to, because it's his birthday.
When Buckfast is involved, then you know you're probably not going to remember a lot of that night.
Like I said, I was already kind of worn out by the amount of Christmas we had in September. But when Christmas finally did arrive, it was not that special anymore.
When you put that much Christmas in, it doesn't really loses its magic.
It was great. I had the tree hat, the fake beard, bottle of mead, there was fake snow, eggnog fountain. Eggnog's amazing. Brewed, it was like a witch cauldron in the corner, just all frothy. It's amazing. It was a great one.
I mean, it didn't really feel that different because it was all Christmas. All year, Christmas, and it was great. No regret.
Well, when Alice put the snow over, I sort of remember everyone saw the same thing of, oh fuck, that's gonna have to be cleaned up. And then it went everywhere, and then everyone sort of saw it, went, oh yeah, snow. But it wasn't good fake snow, it was just like moist pulp. It had been thrown everywhere.
It looked like there was snow everywhere. I mean, that's generally what you want with fake snow.
I mean, I initially thought like this is a big mess. This is gonna be a shitter to clean up, but I kind of just went with it. It's like,
I mean, that's all of us sat there, and the adult went, oh fuck, fake snow, really? And then we were like, there's fake snow in the room.
Oh god. I, like, instantly when I saw it, I just thought, I know I'm going to want to clean this up in the morning. That's the first thing I thought when I saw it, was just, fuck, this is going to go fucking everywhere. I'm going to have to clean it in the morning, because all you fucks are going to be asleep.
well, initially, like I'm pretty sure when it was sprinkled on, he was like, oh, fuck you or something like that, like just a massive fuck you. And then he got into it, so I was very surprised that he got into it, because I honestly thought like at the time he was probably just gonna, like, while we were doing our own party thing, he was just gonna sit there clean up. But no, he got into it. It was surprising.
Max acted annoyed on the outside, but he secretly really liked the fact that there was fake snow in the room.
I mean, that was literally like the moment that the snow started going everywhere, I immediately turned to Max and was like, oh no. Because I was expecting the biggest fucking, like the most angry fucking rant that I'd ever seen in my life. He was surprisingly chill about it, actually. He just accepted it. It was just like a long moment of silence as Max just stared at it like... And I was waiting for the explosion. And he was just like, no, it's cool. Like he just accepted. that's what was happening.
You also sprinkled more yourself afterwards.
Yeah, fuck it, YOLO, right?
Okay.
Look, if I was gonna be cleaning it myself, I might as well get in on the fun and just spread it everywhere. And then Nico snorted it, so.
Oh, dark times. Oh, had to go into rehab and everything for that. Oh,
Yeah, it looked very painful. I wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do it again.
Oh, I mean, it was sad. I mean, like he just spent the last like few months getting over his weed addiction, and then that happens. Like none of us even knew he'd even started doing that. We thought it was just weed, but yeah, that was an unexpected turn for all of us.
It's about there was this obvious line. He started going through it and then went whoosh through the rest of it suddenly.
It's funny. No, it was again in the moment. There's snow everywhere. I'm pretty sure like a couple of you were like egging me on to do something like that, and I was just like, fuck it. Like,
Pretty sure we all were.
yeah. It was definitely mentioned before I did it. Like I didn't just decide, oh, you know what would be a good idea. Like
There was a white panel that everyone was formally making lines out of on the table.
yeah, like, everyone's being a bitch about it, making lines out of it. If you're not going to do it, then what's the point?
I thought it was great. It made great footage, to be honest. I'm sure there's probably like 10 different types of poison in that snow, more than likely. There's probably some like weed killer, some fucking asbestos, some Novichok or some shit, probably. So he's probably going to die in like, probably shorten his lifespan by a good 15 years.
Because nothing happened after that. We were just like, fuck it. Too much stress, too much life, too much everything. We were just like, fuck it, let's just get on with shit.
I mean, I don't know. I thought my fucking 48-hour energy drink fueled binge to get my coursework done was quite an event. Turns out if you have that much Monster in that much time, you start seeing shit. Shit gets weird. You shouldn't. Don't drink caffeine, ever. Don't do that. And certainly, then don't decide it's a really good idea to start mixing fucking Budweiser in with it.
I mean, I just assume we all like got on with our own shit, like work-wise, that we probably should have done a lot more of during the year, but ended up doing loads of Christmas.
Don't do it. In terms of Shat events, there weren't any. And I was kind of grateful for that because I was busy recovering from the 48-hour energy drink fueled rampage that was me trying to finish my coursework.
I mean, when you do like so much shit, you just like, or so much shat. When you do so much shat, you just like sort of run out of things to do.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I broke up and then
No,
made
Nico.
you. Fuck
No,
off.
Nico. I'm sorry. Right? I'm sorry. You don't have to be sorry for anything. I'm sorry. Right?
No, I'm sorry.
Fucking mind.
I'm sorry that I'm recording this yet.
Fucking mind.
I love the way it's in this video.
I mean, it was sad to see him go, but I mean, it was, you know, he needed it. You know.
Did he? I don't remember Nico leaving.
Upsetting day. Missed you dearly.
Chris was especially sad to see him go, but like we all knew it was for the best in the end, and that he would come back a better man.
Oh shit, he did it. I mean, if you get the help he needed, and yeah, power to him.
The cooking was the best part of the channel. We need to bring it back this year with even more content. Because the cake was crispy on the outside, it was soggy on the inside. It's like a creme brulee cake. It was amazing. All the obviously now know how to cook much better. So that was just such a good cake. I showed that to my chef at work, and I was like, "What do you do with this cake?" And he was like, "What the fuck have you done to it?" And I zoomed in, and you could see we had broken it on the inside, and it was just raw, like. Because it went from black, like solid, to literally raw mixture on the inside.
I remember the cake especially. Fucking putting the cake in for the amount of time we were supposed to, and taking it out, and it was like the edges were like perfectly golden, like exactly what you want it to be. And then we tested the middle, and it was basically still liquid. We're like, nope, put that back in, and took it back out again, like fucking 40 minutes later, and it's just black, just encased, entombed in a fucking carcass of black crust. The inside was good though. The inside was perfect after that.
I don't know, the cake was gonna be a disaster from the get-go. I'm pretty sure I called it as well. The blended enchilada was also a disaster from the get-go.
Oh, the enchilada blended. It's great.
You were the one that ate that, right?
It was. Yeah. It literally tastes like communism. Right.
We should never do that again. We should literally never do that. I'm not even, like, never do that again. Yeah, I'm trying to get, well, and the mission successful, in my opinion. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yep, and we had cocktails, and we had way too many, and they were way too sickly.
I remember seeing the Kyle with the
glasses
Yeah.
all in front of you. Yeah, it was that one. I had that Blue Lagoon, which was really good, but not when you have two of them. Yeah, it was really sickly.
We didn't even have that many cocktails. We had like what? A couple of beers and like 2 or 3 cocktails each. And then the next morning felt like we had about 20 beers and about 30 cocktails each.
My favourite drink. I'm not quite sure. All I can remember is the Blue Lagoon. It's the only one I can remember having. The Golden Delicious is as good as always, but that one.
The weather didn't even kick in when you woke up. You're like, oh, you're like, okay, this wasn't too bad. Yeah, that's all right. And you sit up and you're like, oh, good Lord, Jesus, help me.
I have no memory of this place.
There was a lot of it. It was severe. I mean, the World Health Organization probably considered putting a quarantine around our house.
Chris got fucking wasted on that. I couldn't get out of bed the next morning.
I remember playing a lot. I remember playing Dota or being really drunk in here because we were Steam linking it. That's kind of it, to be honest. I remember drinking a lot. I don't really drink much.
Fuck all. I remember drinking. How was it?
Communism and the dab.
That was when yes.
Yeah, and Sam walking around to the corner
shit.
shop with his hound. That is when the enchilada happened, actually, wasn't it?
No.
No, it wasn't. It happened afterwards.
We drank so much alcohol that weekend, I couldn't remember much. I remember, was that when we went to the... No, that was a different time. Oh gosh, I can't remember. I literally can't remember much from that at all.
That's the thing. There are no stories because nothing actually happened. It was just us filming nothing happening. That's what Shat content is. Was.
I remember being sat in Max's room with Sam watching. We all shared Dota games.
I remember I made party bags for everyone. Those bags were great. I mean, now that I think about it, I probably shouldn't have put grass in there considering Nico was coming back down. That was a bad idea. Thankfully, I don't think he relapsed. I think he managed to stay on course, so that's good.
playing good stuff. It was this weird feeling of like unexpected bliss.
I don't know, I was getting ready for it for like a year at home. Obviously that didn't happen because I got a placement at like the end of September.
I thought it would be sad. But there was a moment of realization where I was like, God, I can't fucking wait to get out of this fucking place.
It was a wafer. Just like, I'm done with fucking Christmas. I want to go home.
It was a sad moment to leave the Shat cave. It felt like I was never really there. The fact Christmas was ending was so sad. I don't know if you saw the footage of me sat there rapping. We were taking down the tree and doing like a line where people were passing things to each other, and I was slowly rapping everything that was on the tree around myself.
Yeah, we lost all of that.
Damn.
I was happy. I was ready. I was done with Christmas. I mean, Christmas had been going on, what, 9 months at that point? I was fed up seeing that fucking tree. Like, what did we do with the tree? Did we burn it? We should have burned it.
Relieving. So relieving. Fucking done with Christmas.
I mean, yeah, like, that tree did come down, didn't it? Like, it just fucking, I mean, I was trying, like, it's just hard to think about, you know? Every time I think of that, just thinking about Chris taking that tree down, and he was doing it all by himself. I mean, I'm like, Chris, do you want some help with that? And as he always is, he's like, no, I got it. No, it's fine. He obviously didn't have it. He really wanted to do it for himself. And I don't know what happened. It happened so quickly. It just came toppling down on top of him, like, crushed him like a bug. I don't understand how it was heavy enough to kill a man. Like, I just. Sorry, I need a moment. Oh, I'm sorry. There. What was the question?
Maybe we shouldn't go back to that one.
Alright.
Do you consider the year of Christmas a success?
No.
No?
No.
It was a fucking disaster.
The fact that it was able to actually last for the amount of time that we wanted it to, Year of Christmas was great. Yeah, really good.
Absolutely. Do it again. I would absolutely do it. No second doubt. I'd do it again, but more. More Christmas.
Again, if you...
There were a lot of good moments in the Shat cave, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So, which is why we were recording it, YouTube. So many great moments, but.
Hashtag fuck YouTube.
Yeah.
Woo!
Woo!
Drinking, and more drinking. That was my favourite moments. Buckfast was a good one. That was a good moment, even though it tasted fucking disgusting. I hated it. That was a good moment.
I can't think of any moment that trumped the other one because it was sort of like there was always something that was happening that was equally as good as the last.
Yeah, apart from that, like literally all I can remember for that was just drinking.
Okay.
And snorting snow, which was definitely not, which definitely not a good moment. Like, I would not put that on my favourites at all.
Leaving it. That was my favourite bit.
Oh, I hope we can record more things this year. More food, more backseat gaming, more content.
Do more productive things with it and not just, oh no, it's a video of someone's face. Yay, we did it.
I was more of a passive entity in Shat, you could call it. I was a passive shit, you might say.
After we left in second year, well, my initial plan was to take my trapeze act on tour with the Vancouver Circus group, but I mean, that all fell through when Chris died. He was like our leader. He put all the routines together. He was, you know, he just had an eye for that kind of thing. No one else could replicate what he did. So yeah, I had to find something else.
Bye. He's moving out.
After this, Nika returned, ready to party again, and Sam came down for a final party. What do you remember this night?
I remember. Oh, hello. Hello, Papa. Papa Darren.
Papa? Is that you?
Papa, hello.
Get out of the shop!
Oh.
Roundabout there. I don't know.
Okay. And
Oh my god, he's gone!
so.
Oh, what?
Give me a sec. Right.